let's say in here I got object, I need to be skinned by a join there. Okay, so before you skin it, okay, you might need to set up for this one. So you might need to think what kind of things you need to, I mean, what setup you need to for this object. Let's say in this object, I might need to have a controller from like here, 1, 2, 3. So normally this one I will just use 2 to go up and down in here. So normally it's like this, the joint up and down in here. Okay, if another situation that you want to do, right, let's say examples, you want to have your controller in the centers. This one is your master controllers, and then in here you got 1, and then here you got 2. You got 2 controllers. This one you can do up down. Here also you can do up down, like a butterfly or anything that is a wing. You need to like do like this. So you need to set up like this way, right? Okay, the joint is like this, will be not enough. Okay, so you do like this. Okay, the joint, this one we use that as master to control all the weight in here. So this one going forward, we use this one as the forward to pointing to outside outward later on. This one also with outwards to there. So in here I need to have another joint like this. Okay, here if I need to do a butterfly kind of things, so it will be like this. I will need to do like this. Okay, if the setup just now, right, which is like this only I will do up down like this, or maybe this one I can do up down like this. I cannot do a rotation because if I rotate this place, later when I skin, okay, you have like this way. If I rotate this one, okay, so a sample to you guys first. What will happen like that? Okay, so examples. Let me do a skin. So when you do skins, make sure you select your joints. Then secondly, holding shift, select your models. Alright, and then go to skin. There's a buy skin option here. Click it. Okay, bind to, normally we'll just select the joint. Unless you want to select whole things in here, then you can use the hierarchy. So normally selected joint. So all this you can just not really important because we'll do it manually in this way. So max influence in here, this one very important. If max influence, you put it to 1 and then you apply. So to check your skin, you can right click. Okay, you select objects and then hold right click, paint skin weight 2. Okay, if your max influence is 1, only black and white will be shown. There nothing to be like being smooth. Okay, so this one is 1. So we move it, you can see 100% will follow by this joint. It cannot be smooth because this one, okay, max influence is 1. So normally I will just put a 3 as a starting sub, and then max influence, make sure untick this. Okay, if examples that you accidentally you just skin it with this, you accidentally skin it. Okay, maintain max influence, all this, then you skin already. Okay, so you can fix it by come to attribute editor, find your screencaster. There's a maintain max influence here. You can untick it. Okay, if your skin you do until far away with this, okay, you can untick this one. So you won't mess up things up. So it'll be there. So if your max influence is shared by 3, means that one vertices it can share by 3 joint. Okay, so example just now that I said, when I rotate, this one will happen. Okay, I cannot do the butterfly kind of things. Okay, why here is moving when I do? It's because the skin affect until this area. Okay, you can simply just set a keys in your controllers and then you do a keys in here. You move it, and then when checking the skin in, you can see like this. Okay, this part is moving. I don't want this part to be moved. Okay, this joints only need to carry out this area. So fix it. Right click, pen skin weight 2. Find the joint in here. So when you select the joint in here, you can see which one being highlighted. It means that which one you are selecting. So joint 1 is here, joint 2 will be the end, joint 3 will be the centers. So right now I need to fix is this one, the joint 2. Okay, if like too many joints here, you're lazy to find, you can right click in your joint, select influence. It'll link you to the joint there. Okay. Alright, this part I do one, right? Okay, can go to replace. Okay, so profile in here, normally I will just use this last two. Normally I just use this one, you'll be fine. Okay, this one is a hard brush. Wherever you pen, it give you the value. Alright, and the value in here, the opacity. Opacity, this one is the brush. How many value that you when you click it, it will give you the value. Okay, if this one is like I'll put it into 1 1, right? Okay, when I paint it, become white colors. Okay, so if I put the black colors, when I paint it, become black, fully black. Okay, if your opacity is 1. Okay, so another situation, let's say you only want to have half value in here. So opacity, you put it to half. Okay, when you put into 1, you see when I pen it, it doesn't give you 100% 1 in here. But when you pen it again, okay, it gives 0.75. You pen it again, then you give it 0.8. So it keep on giving you half and half in here. Get the opacity in here. You put it to 1, and you pen it, 100% it give you. Okay, so it means that how many value you need to give you in this using this brush. Alright, so this joint I do want to carry this value in here. So all this you just paint to black. Okay, you paint to black, where the value will be going. Okay, you determine on which value that you open right now, how many joint you open right now. So 3 of it you can see 1, 2, 3. All these have a chain of lock in here. If you lock it, okay, other people's, let's say this one, if I paint in black, the value it won't give to number 2, but if you give to number 3, because that 2 is being locked, it cannot give to number 2. Okay, all this is like playing the value in here. So you can see the vertices by clicking one of it, and then you can go to Windows. There's a general editors, and then there's a component editors. This one, alright. I recommend you guys to open up a quick selection here. So Windows, general editors, component editors. Control Shift, click it. So it will give you one window in here. So when you open up this window, you can see a lot of the bar here. But you can see the smooth skin. This one is where you find your skinnings. Okay, so you can see now is this vertices. This number is called vertices 131. It's carried by 2 joint, number 1 and number 3. 2 is not carried at all. Okay, total of it, all the joint, all the vertices, total of it, it should be 1. Okay, all of it, default value should be 1. If some of the value is not going to be 1, then some of the vertices, you will just snap to the center. They will snap like this way. It's because your value is not 1. Alright, so example of this. Okay, let's say I want to fix on this value. Okay, I want to fix this value. Okay, but I don't want to paint like this. I want to like just adjusting the value to go more towards this joint too. So you can go to component editors. This part, okay, all these numbers is selected. So you want to follow joint tool, right? You can set on the top of here, the joint number 2. Then you scroll to most lowest, and then holding shift, click it. It will select all the value for you. Alright, so that this one you need to follow more. You can see this one is a sliders. You can click it and slide more of it. Okay, then you just like this way. Same with like how you do skinning, but this one you bring the value from these 2 points. Alright, so coming in here, this one also I need to take it. Okay, so join 2 I want more, so select off the value. Okay, try it, make sure that select all, then click it, then you select and move it. Okay, so you get the value from other place. If you don't want the value and the join one, let's say in here, I don't want it to be in the join one, so you can click on the first one, go to most lowest, join one, you press 0, enter. It will clean up all the join one value for you. And then now, wherever that you slide, the join one is not going to come in anymore. Only 2 is sharing. Only these 2 and 2 and 3 will be sharing. The join one is not sharing anymore. Okay, I understand, huh? Alright, so okay, how you clean it like this? Okay, let's say the joint one is from this area. So all the behind you do one, then just paint it to black. Paint it to black colors. Then you clean up the value for you. So when you move this, it won't move on here. Okay, all the value doesn't move in here. Alright. Okay, so I want you guys to do a simple things like this first. Open a new file. Okay, create a simple models, put some joints. Okay, do some start of skinning stuff. Later I will show you another ways to like do start from here. Alright, so now we do some things more harder. So I think this time I will use a plane. Okay, we use a plane. Wireframe is fine. Whatever, how many you need. Okay, just add it inside. Okay, paste it. So in this situation, we need multiple join here. Alright, so 1 and okay. Maybe I'll just put here 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5. Okay, so I use 5 join. Okay, to skin here. Alright, so let's skin it. So for this situation, we know that the closer in here, the place, let's say this joint, maybe it's shared by 3, but in here, it might be shared by 4 or 5, okay? Maybe this joint can take a little bit in here. So the joint size you can take in here, there's a radius, okay? You can make it smaller, okay? So easier for you to see it. So in this situation, let's skin first, okay? Skin by skin. So for this situation, I got 5. I think I need at least 5 in here because they are so close, okay? So apply in 5. So normally they will give you a really smooth skin in here first, okay? This one is the default skin they give you, okay? Maybe something will be wrong, okay? But they will give you a skin that is something like this. Alright, so when we do skin, we know that this part is the place that affected, okay? So the other parts, when you plan it to black colors, the value in here is somehow maybe you go here or here or here or here. It will just randomly go inside if you don't know where is it, okay? So as a sample, that if you want to clean up in here, but all the skin, you want it back to the base in here. So you need to find out which one is here first. So this one is the joint number 1, okay, the center one. So center you unlock, all the others you just lock it. Wherever that you paint into black, right, okay, all the value they will go into 1. Okay, so in here, let's say in the joint tree in here, I don't want to place others, so I just paint into black. Okay, then they will go into the centers here. Right, in here also I will paint black, then the value that will go inside here. Same goes to here. So wherever I paint in black, okay, the joint that is open, it will go inside. If this one is turned off, your paint, this will happen. It will go wrong because the value there's no point to go. Then they will go back to the origin place. So make sure that you do not lock all your things and you paint into black. You paint into blacks, things going wrong. Okay, do not lock all things and you paint it. Okay, make sure one is on. When this one is on, let's say this place, you paint into black. Okay, all the value will go into here. Understood? Can understand? Can Alright, so we do a little bit skin first. Okay, maybe the first one we take until this place. Okay, the tools. Okay, start from here. I need to carry out all these things. I don't want the first one to get it. So in here, because the one is already taking the value in here, I want it to give it back to here, number 2. So all these 2, 3, 5, you can just lock it back to number 1. Here you clean it, clean the value in here, then you smooth a little bit. Okay, by smoothing, holding shift, then you click it, they will smooth the values. Then the value will go into here already. Okay, this one is where is it? Okay, maybe in the 4 or 5 in these 2. So all this you can lock. Okay, you can go and find 4 and 5. Okay, you clean it, then you smooth a little bit. Here also you clean it, then you smooth a little bit. Then the value in 2 is will be really perfect, really nice. Now you move it, it'll be really perfect in here. Okay, so to check your skin, remember your set key, then you move. Okay, this is not that perfect. Okay, you can unlock all by right click, unlock inverse selection. Okay, or unlock all things. Okay, in here then you smooth a little bit, get a very nice smooth silhouette. In here maybe you can smooth a little bit to the sideways, maybe 4 and 5. I take a little bit more. 4 and 5 in here, take a little bit more. Okay, so this is how to do a really nice smooth skin in here. Alright, so you know when you put it to, when you lock it, when you paint to 0, where they will go. Okay, okay, they will go maybe here and here and here. Things that is locked is not going to other place. Let's say you have like, okay, I want it to go 1. I want it to go 1. Okay, in 2, things is locked, you can still paint it, they will go inside. Okay, in 4 in here you paint it to black. Okay, you can still paint in the lock joint. Okay, then the value will go to here. Okay, but if here this one is unlocked, you paint it, then it become problem. Why? Because all this is locked, they don't know where the value will go, and you paint it black, things become broke. Understood? Okay, so things is unlocked, make sure this one is unlocked, here is locked, you can paint, it's okay, no problem. The skin will go to here. But this one you paint, things become problem already. Understood? Okay, go and try it out. Okay, paint it very nice out. Paint a very nice silhouette come out.